All right, idiots.
All right, idiots.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. Look, told you we'd be in a nicer place next time.
We are. You can see us now.
Yeah. See us. We got Bruce Springsteen. We got Elton John and Billy Joel. In good company. So.
And if you're watching us on social media, we should be less blurry because I've sorted the camera out. And if you're not watching us on social media, I suggest you go follow us at All Right Idiots on Twitter. Vulture Authority YouTube channel. We are on TikTok as All Right Idiots, and we are also on Patreon now as All Right Idiots. So
we're on the grift, Tom.
So yeah, we're on the grift for sure. So if you want to give us £2 a month for the first 2,000 members,
yes, because we're being ambitious with it. That we're going to have more than 2,000 members.
To be fair, if you sign up at any point in your life, you're quite likely to get it for £2. To be honest with you, but yeah, or you might not. PGF pod might fly.
Exactly.
Pod's gonna fly.
Yeah.
So yeah, £2 a month. You sign up. We're going to do some interviews on Zoom with different characters. We've got some people booked in.
We've got also my Iranian mate coming up. So a real Iransman perspective.
There you go. Yeah. So that's all kicking off.
Oh yeah. Since we last recorded, World War III.
Yeah. Could have waited. Well, could have done it before we done the episode on Israel, but such is life.
Well, it's maybe the video isn't of that. You may have been waiting for, because I said, we'll emergency upload that on Friday. It's Sunday now as we're recording this, and it's still not up. So, because of Mossad.
It is Mossad. It's the only explanation for it. They've infiltrated our bandwidth, if you will, and they're doing their darndest to stop our opinions on Miss Rachel and Papa Pingus. So,
well, speaking of dangers to the world, Elon Musk, Tom.
Yeah, Elon Musk. This guy has children, but he's
11 of them.
11
he's
children.
Never had sex, I don't think.
Yeah, he's the biggest virgin. It baffles me that there are people that think this guy is cool, anything other than just a weird, pathetic cunt.
Yeah, the people who think he's cool are just... see, microphone technique again.
There you go, that's for the YouTube comments.
There we go.
I'm keeping an eye on him, because his fucking beard gets caught in the mic and whatnot.
It's my religion, so... I had a plan to, because of all the Nazi hate we got, I was going to read the Shahada out.
Yeah,
but
should we do one of them recitings?
That's what I mean. That's what.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
There you go. Man of culture here.
Yeah, I know. If the internet works in a bit, I'll Google it and do it. But,
do the voice in that. But you know me, people call me Kevin De Bruyne on the internet, so they'll pull up that video of that kid who looks like Kevin De Bruyne doing it, and they'll be like, "Oh look, Nestor's done."
Oh God. Him. Yeah, I know what you mean. Elon Musk. We've got. This is going to be a very brief bit on Elon Musk, Trump, and Kanye West because, everybody's done it to death now, haven't they? So, but we have got some sensational Ballon d'Ors coming.
Oh, have we?
We have. But yeah, Elon Musk, K-Hole tweeted the other week where, he's trying to about Donald Trump. He's the biggest donor, biggest political donor in history. Calls the man he donated to a paedophile. So.
Yeah, but I mean. In Musk's defence, we've both called each other a paedophile on numerous occasions. Yes. It has been tongue-in-cheek, mainly to do with bet slip selections.
Because you no longer do it, but you did do fucking decimal odds. Is it decimal? Yeah, decimal odds. If you don't do fractional odds on your betting, you are a paedophile.
Well, I did a £5 bet on the darts the other day, and I cashed out at £25.
Oh, that's bad.
That's fucking awful, isn't it?
I had one in Japan today. Omiya Ardija Red Bull Club, which I shouldn't be betting on, but they cost me $3,000. So now I've got a justified vendetta. But anyway, less about that.
Elon Musk. We're
going to have Matt Zarb on in a few weeks, so we probably shouldn't be talking about gambling in a positive light.
Oh yeah, sure. He's anti-gambling man, isn't he?
Yeah. Look forward to that. Subscribe so you get that. Yeah.
That'll be on public and possibly Patreon as well.
Yeah.
So sign up for bonus content.
Yeah. Well, all we've done so far is plugs, Tom. So we get into it. Right. So K-Hole tweeting. I've not really got anything more to say on it than that. You've heard about it now.
Yeah, so he's called he's called Trump a pedo.
Yeah.
He's claimed that Donald Trump was on the Epstein files. That's why he's not released them.
Yeah, despite the fact that Elon Musk does many pictures with Ghislaine. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just looking at that.
And Trump as well. So Trump and Musk have both been pictured with Ghislaine Maxwell, and I think Trump. I mean, Trump was he was in the Epstein.
Well, Virginia Giuffre met Epstein at Mar-a-Lago.
But Trump was part of that scene, wasn't he?
Yeah,
if you was anyone in New York in the early 2000s,
you were
you've had a picture with. But then, the thing about Epstein is, he was a bit of a face, wasn't he?
Mm. Well, it's like almost confirmed that, again, not to be an anti-Semitic podcast, but it's all basically confirmed that he was an agent of Mossad. That's why.
Of course he was, yeah. But it's like, he was a bit of a face, wasn't he? It was like, if like it come out that like Tamer Hassan was a paedophile, you can't be like, oh, Danny Dyer's definitely one too. Do you know what I mean? But Trump is a billionaire.
Yeah,
he has made sexual remarks about young girls before.
He has, yes.
Turn your phone on silent.
That's not me.
Has it not?
No. Is it? Oh, it might be me. Yeah, it might be me.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, well,
dearie me. See,
sorry.
for the YouTube commenters, for the audio Nazis, I'm trying my best here to keep
sorry, mate, go on.
Yeah, so he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Love a bit of paedophilia.
Yeah. You don't need to edit that out, leave that in, it's funny.
That's fine, yeah. Billionaire has made remarks about young girls before.
Yes.
Has a rape.
Conviction.
Well, not conviction? Is it conviction?
Civil conviction.
Yeah, civil conviction. We have to be very careful. Allegedly.
In my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion. So, you know, that's the trifecta of being a nonce, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
I'm not saying you have to be a billionaire to be a nonce, but...
It does help.
It does help.
Yeah, clearly. We've also, just a bit of news. We've got LA riots going on. This is going to come out, I don't know. This is why we don't do news.
Wednesday, this is going to come out
on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. It's now Sunday.
But yeah, so the fuck knows what could have happened in that time. If hopefully the Ayatollah has done some more damage. But anyway, so I had one thing written about that. LA used to be Mexico, so.
Oh, is this the ICE thing?
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
So they're saying we don't like all you Mexicans over here, or we're going to boot you out, and it's like, well,
150 years ago, it was literally Mexico.
Yeah, it was literally Mexico.
Anyway, segue on to Ballon Divorce, which is going to be a fucking long one. Get ready. Kanye West's entry. We can't put the song on because it's banned everywhere.
Oh, HH.
HH, yeah.
With the M-word in it as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the. Well, I don't think we'd get shit for that, to be honest.
No, because
the rest of it.
It's like me saying, bruv, HH, isn't it?
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah. The use of
that's your culture.
Yeah, that's the use of, like, he's not saying the M-word in a derogatory fashion. He's just saying it like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
HH.
Yeah.
You know what the HH stands for. If you don't, you must not know about Kanye West.
Yeah.
Do you know with Kanye West, right? For me, he's probably one of my top 5 rappers ever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you still like him?
No. Up until about, like, so his very early work, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
First 3 albums?
4, you could argue.
4.
So you had, what did you have?
Up to Pablo, we're talking.
No, I'm talking.
Dodgy.
I'm talking your dropouts, your.
That's a good one. I like that one. I'm not very much.
Graduation.
I'm much whiter than you. So
808 and Heartbreak. 808s and Heartbreak. Great album. And then there was one in between. So it was College Dropout.
You're much more of a black man than me, despite.
I am pretty black, to be fair.
Clip that. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, so
it is a shame about Kanye. All I'm saying is, as a fan of his music, it is a shame that he's become an abhorrent person. That's all I will say.
Oh, my notes are in the way. Look, I've prepared for this. I've just shown the camera that. Whoops. Oh well.
Magician's circle.
Yeah, I know. So right, this week it's Ballon Divorce. We get 3, Tom.
Oh, we're treating you to 3 again. As per the.
I think we're doing that because there's so many. I'm going to have to do that pretty much going forward. So you're going to get more than
Great time to be a barrister.
So you've got. Have you heard of the Triggernometry podcast?
I have heard of the Triggernometry podcast. Francis Foster and Konstantin
Kisin.
Yeah.
2 shit Ben Shapiros, basically.
Yeah.
There's no this is the thing. I think like some people like them. I don't know if it's the same over here. I think maybe the right is in a different sort of phase than American, but I think American cultural dominance is so.
I think they've taken the American model of right.
They have definitely, but what I mean is though, like your Jordan Petersons, your Ben Shapiros, they're on the way out. Like in terms of like relevancy.
I think there's only so long you can be an absolute fucking idiot before even idiots realise that you're an idiot.
I don't mean that though. I mean it's like their presentation of it is like it's like pseudo intellectual, and the new right, what they want now, they don't even want that. They just want racism. They just want true, pure. Yeah. I don't like them black people. Yeah. Because like with of all those Nazi replies we got, like of the Homeland Party, who I'd never heard of before they started replying to me, who were all like blokes who all in the pinned tweets was like, I've left Reform because they've
gone woke.
Yeah.
Reform's gone
woke.
Reform?
Fucking hell. Right. So first one. We're going to get onto another episode coming on Landlords, which is more about anti-work from home. Well, this is a nice little aperitif. Francis Foster, which we'll put here. Francis Foster and Peter Bleksley.
Former head of police, I believe. Or
yes.
Something like that.
Cunt.
Yeah, so if you're gonna get a divorced cunt.
You want him to be a cunt. I probably should have clicked this link before. Right, so that took its time to load. Peter Bleksley and Francis Foster talk about working from home. This is just the kind of opinion we want to hear. You know, if you're a working man, this will be right up your street.
Dear Francis, my company's pushing return to office for culture reasons.
Can I just say as well, absolute fucking Millhouse cunt. Like, how is this? There's so many people, right-wing content cunts, like who have less than zero charisma.
Oh yeah,
they've got massive audiences. Like,
yeah,
who?
Because you haven't got to be charismatic. You've just got to say the stuff that they agree with. It's the same, like you haven't got to be funny, like your Dominic Frisby. You just have to say the stuff that they agree with.
Yeah. Well, Francis Foster, we'll get onto that. Is apparently a comedian. We'll get onto that.
But I'm more productive at home. Is resisting the commute selfish, or is office life a scam?
If you can work from home, you should be allowed to.
Where's that studio? Where's he recording that from?
I don't have a clue.
It's probably in his spare room in his house.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably working from home. Yeah, it's probably. Yeah.
If you're a comedian, you probably do a lot of your work from home because you're writing and stuff.
Yeah, or down the. Oh well, he might go down Costa Coffee. You know what I mean? So and just sit there all day bothering waitresses.
Bullshit, bone idols.
Wait, I'll rewind that a bit.
Or is office life a scam?
Bullshit, you bone idle skiver. Get back to work, working from home.
If it can be done, why not?
Yeah, if you work on a lot, my job is fully like is sending emails and ringing people. Why can I not do that in my boxes?
You bone idle skiver. Shut up, you old cunt.
Yeah, this is always as well. I don't know who he is. I've put him on the list. I couldn't be asked research. Told you this is proper serious journalism. Bleksley, ex-police, is it?
I think he was like the head of police, or he was high up in the police.
We'll put whatever he was there. But I can tell you he's a fucking wanker. Like this is perfect indicative of like the older generation who just want to inflict suffering on younger people just for the sake.
I had to do it, so you have to do it too. Yeah. No, mate. Like if you look at the last 200 years of history, it's pretty much just been about making shit easier.
Yeah.
So why not?
And it's like the technology that exists now. Every job is online. All sales jobs, for one, are pointless because nobody wants to have a conversation in the middle of the day going, yeah, do you know this thing I didn't ask for? Yeah, can you please sell it to me, please? Yeah. Using psychological manipulation, please.
My job, right? It is impossible for me to do my job from home.
Yeah.
But because I'm not an old, bitter cunt, I don't care that other people can. I think it's brilliant. Like, if you can work from home, why not?
You can't fix electrics on other people's houses at home.
Better for the planet, less commuting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's face it. They
do talk about it being bad for the economy and that because it's like a sandwich shops and
renting
that don't exist.
Yeah. Okay, that's a fair enough con.
Yeah.
But the real crux of it is that people that own massive
corporate landlords.
Yeah, corporate landlords are losing out on money, and these fucking shills are just twerking for them.
Yeah, it's just so utterly pathetic, isn't it? But anyway, let's carry on.
Yeah, righto. Walking the dog, having a snooze, on the piss by 4 o'clock.
You was in the police, right? I guarantee you, right? He had so much downtime.
Yeah. I've just battered that 13-year-old Pakistani.
Yeah.
Let me go down the pub.
Yeah.
It's another good out of context clip there.
Sounds wonderful.
Nonsense. There's so many benefits from work.
This is
the
good.
camaraderie, the laughter you can have.
I stood on it by saying it's going to be good. So, Peter Bleksley's benefits of working from the office, they're all fucking shit.
Nonsense. There's so many benefits from work. The camaraderie, the laughter you can have, the human interaction. And how many people meet their life partner in the work environment?
Don't shit where you eat.
Yeah. No, that's famously a bad idea to do that.
How many people work? Like, I couldn't think of anything worse than working with my missus. To be honest.
Yeah, that'd be. But what goes on about, like, I love that argument when they go, oh, the camaraderie of the office. You get to spend time with people. Yeah, right. I want to spend time with people who I know and love.
Also,
not Debbie from accounts.
Peter Bleksley, you're not there for a fucking social, you bone-idle sky. You're there to do some fucking work. So stop socialising and stop having camaraderie and do your fucking job.
Fuck off.
Twat.
A lot of people. The only life partners they're going to meet working at home is when they look beneath the waistline. Right?
Shit joke.
Doesn't even make sense, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't. No. Yeah.
The only life partner they're going to be is when they look between the waistline,
Yeah.
which would be your organs, by the way.
This is from a bit called Francis Foster Sorts Your Life Out. If Francis Foster sorts your life out, you should kill yourself.
Also,
Just tell you that now.
the very premise of his reason that working from home is bad is because you spend too much time distracted from doing your job. And then when he was presenting reasons why working in the office is good,
was distraction.
Every single reason was not doing work. He is a twat, that geezer.
And then we've got some more Ballon divorce on Bleksley. This is more Ballon d'Or, really. This is just.
Is he at the
Dar
Colosseum?
behaviour.
Is he?
He's at the Colosseum here. Let me see.
My name is Peter Bleksley, father to 3 absent sons.
Wonder why they don't speak to you, Peter.
I wish you could just contextualise stuff they say to him. Just be like, you've opened up by saying that you're a father to 3 absent sons. Do you not think that could it be that you're a cunt and they don't want to talk to you?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell, man.
Husband to a son.
He's got proper wired. I used to be a Viteza pro wired headphones, but you do look fucking divorced now.
Also, I've just clocked. He's in the Colosseum doing the Maximus Decimus.
In a really shit version.
Divorce gladiator. Dardiator. Shit.
Sadiator.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. No, which bit I'm cutting out.
The rest of it's not worth waiting for. That was the punchline, but still. It's you know the we were talking about Clarkson cunt charisma, Triple C. He's going for that here, and
he's failing miserably.
He misses badly. No, it's the Clarkson face of that face. He goes for that at the end and doesn't hit it. But that's that one, and he's got another one. I'm pretty sure he does. He does Bleksley solo too. Oh, it's good stuff. Where's? Oh, fuck me. So yeah, but just the arsehole. Oh, and this is
Zamora, is that Bobby Zamora?
Yeah, but yeah, this is more to
That's
do
not
with,
Bobby Zamora, is
no,
it?
it's not Bobby Zamora.
Oh.
It's just a
just
of black guy.
Oh.
But this is just this
same day, by the way. He's got the same T-shirt on.
Yeah, this is again More Ballon d'Or. This is more Ballon d'Or than Ballon Divorce, to be fair. But it's just singing a football song horrendously out of time.
When the ball hits the goal, it's not Shearer or Cole, it's Zamora.
Just the guy clearly is like, will you just fuck off, please?
The cadence is all off as well.
Oh, well, to be fair, Bleksley, I didn't know he was a copper, so I didn't think he was that much of a... He's obviously a cunt, but I think...
I'm pretty sure he was doing the rounds on the podcasts.
Oh, yeah, he was, yeah. The amount of all this... I've fucked my algorithm, by the way. Looking at all this shit. Everything I get now is just fucking right-wing nonsense. Like, so, but I see the fucking... what's it? There was the other day, and he was just... I was going through Bleksley's thing, and it was just like GB News, some podcast, GB News.
Yeah.
They've just got this fucking site. They find one or two that work.
I guarantee you, there is an agent with ties to all of them things that just like, this guy's a cunt, let him do the rounds and whatnot.
Yeah, shocking. Right, so now...
What's even his grift?
Just, an old cunt,
he's not even trying to make...
Just TV. Like, to be fair to Bleksley, is more of a sort of, I'm just going to... I think he might have a podcast or something. But he has like... But is basically the get me on GB News appearance fee fucking
the audition.
Bullshit. Yeah. And he's on it like every other week, so I think he's been on it for Farage and that as well. So the next one is titled Francis Foster. I've done all these at work, so I've been trying to do them shorthand so the bosses don't see me doing it. And so some of the titles are accidentally hilarious. Francis Foster, solo out of touch nonce. It's fucking Ron Seal, isn't it? It does what it says on the tin. We're on to right-wing comedy after this, by the way. It's going to get fucking good, mate.
They're getting better at it.
Not what I've seen. So for the title of this as well.
Would you hire an au pair?
For our audio only listeners, would you hire an au pair? Not like. Just think about how out of touch you have to be.
Au pair is the most middle class thing in the world.
Yeah, so it's a living nanny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically. So would you hire an au pair and then a minute of Francis Foster being fucking creepy as fuck?
If you could get someone who's a 10 out of 10, not the best looking.
Yeah.
Au pair, or you get an 8 out of 10 who was a lovely bit of skirt.
Don't need to say anything more.
You'd always go for the less attractive one.
Right.
The way that he's saying this, like he's a fucking expert on what au pair to get as well.
Very indicative of what right-wing men think of both women and themselves. Is like always go for the less attractive means lesser of a person, and for them in terms of themselves means like they are fundamentally insecure men.
Yeah.
And they try and like this is what Andrew Tate and all these kind of people do. It's a projection of what they think a real bloke should be.
Yeah.
Where what a real bloke should be is go out with your mates, have a few pints, do a few lines, be nice to women. When they tell you no, just accept it. And spend the rest of the night talking about footballers from 2008.
There you go. The thing with this as well is that I think these guys, they have this. There's such a strategic, methodical approach to women that just
it's so fucking
just
mechanical.
Deletes all charisma. Birds don't want.
Well, they don't have any anyway. So.
Well, I know, but like, if you like, I'm no fucking expert. Like, I'm no Casanova. I've been with the same girl for 12 years since I was 18, right? But say if I was a single man, I would imagine. And ladies, if you're listening, feel free to DM us and tell me if I'm wrong. that girls don't want...
I know you weren't joking, but ladies, feel free to DM us.
No, not in that sense. But I'm imagining girls don't want a guy to treat like courting them as some sort of like strategic.
Yeah,
kind of,
like fucking Napoleon.
Yeah, yeah. And they're like, oh, you know, go for like when they talk about like high and low value, it's like, why are you treating it like a fucking commodity?
Yeah. But that's how they think about everything. That's why they're so into capitalism, because it's they think they treat everything like a fucking transaction, because they have no concept of like.
Because they're all deeply autistic. And
they have no concept of, like, just, like, the amount of time, like, so I've had a few, Tory mates, or what, like, not mates, but you know what I mean, who fucking, like, but, like, when it comes to, like, get like, if you owe them £4, they'll let you know, like, mate, what, I'll just get you a pint, and I owe people money a lot of the time, but I always pay it back.
He does.
I owed you 40 quid before we started this. Anyway.
Regardless. Because you can't have that living with you.
Jake, do you believe?
Can't have that living with you as well. I mean, obviously, as men, let's not pretend that we've not degraded women in private conversation before. But to put this out, Jesus Christ!
Can I just stop you there? Look at Francis Foster. Whether your au pair was a 10 or an 8 or even a 6. You've got zero chance, you absolute fucking loser. What are you talking about? Look at him with his grey hair and his glasses and his stupid face.
It's Millhouse post-divorce. That's what he looks like.
Do you believe him?
But
I don't believe you.
Let's say in a very hypothetical scenario, I was a...
Very hypothetical scenario, because you've got to have kids first.
Yeah.
You've got to have sex first for that to happen.
Philanderer of sorts, right?
I'm not saying you're going to philander. I'm not. That's not what I said. Yeah. You went there. You went there, not me.
But why do you want that in your house? Why do you want that?
That. Yeah.
It grinds a day up.
I don't think it does, because you've got the internet for that. I don't know why you need that walking around.
Also, how out of touch is it to be like, oh yeah, I can afford to have someone live with me to look after my kids. If you're at home all the time, do it your fucking self.
Oh, Francis, don't let Peter Bleksley see that fucking... Because, you know, you're bone idle parenting. Like, fucking... You can't even be asked to take care of your own fucking house or kids. Like.
Well, that's why they send them all off.
Is working from home inherently lazy? Shut up, you fucking armadillo-looking dork.
House. I think, and I'm not saying this from some moralistic point of view.
Yeah, because you don't have any morals.
I'm just saying I don't think you want that in your house.
Listen, just look. You look, but you don't touch it. Listen. Yeah.
Again, look, but don't touch it. This is a woman who's looking after your children.
But she's most likely from Eastern Europe.
Yeah, so she's
even less of a person.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie before, mate. If I had a secretary, if I had any of those kinds of things.
So they live in the 1950s as well.
They literally just look at females in the workplace as just like pure eye candy.
Oh, fuck me. Like, I mean, obviously, I've worked in offices with women before. Is it better when they're attractive? Yes.
Is life, generally speaking, they're probably thinking it'd be better if you was more attractive.
Well,
as well.
I'm sure they must.
I think it's a fair enough statement to think that people prefer being around attractive people.
Yeah, of course.
I think there was actually a case study that attractive people tend to do better in most situations, whether it's like...
because people are just nicer to you as well. Because you're better looking.
Shagger.
Well, basically. But there is this thing of like, I don't want to ever say that, because there is this sort of impression at the minute that it goes the other way now on Twitter, where as well, like, you get fucking some bloke quote tweeting Carly Johnson about, let me eat your fart box. Yeah. Gets 80,000 fucking likes, something, which is definite sexual harassment. But you can talk about, especially as blokes now, it's like, oh, you can't talk about. Let's
not pretend that we don't. Yeah. If we see a fit girl, we're not like, oh, she's all right.
Yeah, let's not be silly.
But then you don't have an in-depth conversation about how they're just like
about her XG.
A piece of meat. Yeah.
Fucking what's it? Au pair's fucking XG of cleaning me house. Fuck off. Like, but so there's the thing of you can. And it's one of them things, you can be a bit vulgar in your private chats and that, and women will be as well. Let's not fucking get that wrong either.
Oh no, of course.
But like, how are you putting this out as like?
Oh, I've sat in my office before with a couple of the girls there, and they've been speculating over who the most attractive is and all that, and I've been sort of
out of the conversation.
Where am I? No, no, I've joined in, to be fair. But you know, like, but they don't do a podcast and edit in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire graphics.
Yeah, beautiful, competent man, old but sexy. Why don't you just do it yourself? You save yourself this hassle. There's 10 seconds of this shit left, and then we get onto the good right-wing comedy. Oh, well, it's not good. Well, let's see what to the end. Oh,
And they could be men as well.
Nice.
And in fact, I prefer a man.
that's a joke that they've edited in. Not good.
And in fact, I prefer a man.
Michael Rosen as well, by the way, socialist.
Yeah. Also very anti-apartheid in Israel.
Yes, which they aren't.
Yeah.
If I had a secretary, if I had any of those kinds of things, and they could be men as well.
Nice.
And in fact, I prefer a man for that reason.
You've got the vibe.
You've all got the vibe.
You've all got a fucking pedo vibe, yeah. Allegedly, in my opinion.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a homosexual man, but
I thought you were going to say not there's anything being wrong with a paedophile.
Well,
legally there is.
Yeah, no, that is considerably wrong. But all of these like right wing grifters, they all like the way that like they act towards certain, they
groups,
do give me like closeted homosexual vibes. Which of course, nothing wrong with being a closeted homosexual. But if you are going to be the sort of person that's probably anti-pride and all that stuff,
Probably. Yeah. Well, we've got that coming up. We shouldn't have filmed this today. So, he's written an article called "When Did We All Stop Learning How to Take a Joke?" Read my very nuanced, well-written article about how we've become a generation of thin-skinned, self-obsessed wet wipes who can't take a joke. Link.
I think that was off the back of Andrew Lawrence making the joke about Liverpool, the car crash thing. I mean, you can argue, yeah, it was a joke. It was a very poorly timed joke.
And it was a poor joke anyway.
Yeah, and it wasn't a great joke. The joke essentially was, the joke was Liverpool shit, I would also crash into a load of people to exit Liverpool.
Yeah.
So, it's not a great joke.
It's not.
Really.
It's not exactly. Has shitting on Liverpool been done before?
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
If you break the joke down comedically, right? There's no like double entendre. There's no, you know.
It's just it's Marilyn. I think Marilyn Manson shit.
The punchline is, I would like to run over Scousers.
Yeah, it's Marilyn Manson shit of where like you don't get it in music anymore because people aren't shocked by getting your cock out or anything anymore. But like it's the Marilyn Manson thing of just shock value.
Yeah,
just pure. So people still get annoyed. This is the thing of like in The Simpsons, right? With these like fucking. I know it's ironic for me to say this now, doing in-depth analysis on them. But if you just ignore people like Andrew Lawrence, they will go away.
Yeah.
So,
but essentially, his joke was, someone's crashed into a load of Scousers. I'd also like to do that because Liverpool shit.
Yeah, that's
that. If you break down, you know, it's not very thought-provoking, is it? And then obviously Liverpool, quite rightly so, were like, well, hold on a minute, that's a bit too soon.
Yeah.
We don't like that sort of talk here because we're a tight-knit city and we've gone through a few tragedies before. I said tragedy on the last pod, so I made sure. Sometimes I get my words mixed up, and that pissed me off listening back. I was like, I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, they've been through tragedies, and it was like the day after or the day of, and it's like. Yeah, and obviously
it was like 10 minutes after.
Yeah, obviously, if you have which Liverpool do have one of the biggest comedy clubs in Europe, I believe now. They're not going to want to book you, are you? Because why would they? Because like,
should we incite a riot?
Yeah, because get a load of people in and get a comedian that they're all going to hate because he shits on Scouse. It's like.
Well, and then there's like other comedy clubs, obviously, like up in
Comedy Store, Join Suit, and that.
But like, it's because why are they not booking you? Well, because you weren't going to get on anyway, and why would they want? You do your fucking comedy. If you do your Comedy Unleashed shit,
you've got avenues. But Andrew Lawrence, he's done like Live at the Apollo and shit like that.
This was before he went right.
Yeah, and then obviously the classic thing, the work must have dried up, and he saw an avenue and he took it.
The thing is though, it's like someone like Jeff Norcott is never off fucking telly. He's on everywhere.
But he treads the line.
No, but he's a normal, a normal bloke. Right, I disagree with all of his politics.
But if you watch his comedy, it's not like he's just bashing people left, right, and centre. He genuinely does have angles, and he applies comedic craft.
I'm not a fan of it, but I don't. He's not terrible, and he's not like it's just my opinion.
You couldn't. I mean,
but someone like Andrew Lawrence, if you were just smart enough, you could do that. They would book you all day. Anyway, from this Francis Foster expert joke writer, apparently. Here we go. Here's some Francis Foster jokes. Settle in. Tweet from earlier this year. We all have unattainable dreams. When I was a kid, I had a picture of Pamela Anderson on my wall. Now I'm 43, I have a picture of a bedsit in Croydon.
What?
Yeah. You're a millionaire podcaster. What are you talking about? Trying to be... And here's some more. At 43 years old, coffee is just essentially flavoured existential dread. What?
I mean, that line there could be a good setup for a bit, maybe.
There's 78 likes and he's got like 100 and something thousand followers. And I thought I was good at burning bridges for Elon Musk. Like, ugh. And then you see I love Roseanne Barr on Twitter. One of the greatest comedians to hold the mic. Oh, she was. What are you talking about? And then I'll go to the quickly through Mr. Kisin, because we've got a Roseanne tweet just to show you. Let me find it. There we go. I'll find it easier on here. And so, one of the greatest comedians to ever hold the mic, Roseanne Barr, apparently. An AI image of Hamas with Greta on a boat. Punching up, are we?
Well, also, you could find that...
AI as
you
well.
could find a 14-year-old football account that could make something of that.
Better than that as well.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Thanks for joining us.
That was a long one. Do apologise.
Yeah, it might be a bit shorter in the edit, but we'll see. If you're still here and you've enjoyed the episode...
Sorry I made you listen to Konstantin Kisin.
Yeah, sorry about that. We won't do that again.
No, we won't do that again.
But yeah, if you enjoyed that and you stuck around and you're a true fan, then make sure to follow us on social media.
The next one's really good. I've not got any 11-minute videos.
There you go. All right, idiots. Make sure to get patreon.com/allrightidiots. Give us £2 a month and we'll give you gold over Zoom with guests. We'll have some guests on.
And we'll do an exclusive Zoom of our own, Tom, as well.
We'll do an exclusive Zoom and we'll have some interviews. We've got some naughty little guests lined up, to be fair. Naughty as
Bonnie
in,
Blue.
Yeah. We want to hear Bonnie Blue's take on immigration. Yeah. Get them all in. It's probably
Get them all in.
Yeah, in my back door.
That's a good job to end on.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, idiots. Thank you for that. For putting up with that. That's a lesson learned. Don't put an 11-minute clip in. But yeah. See you later. Love you. Bye.
Bosh!
Bosh.